Good evening, everybody. Sunday, July 7th, 9:16 p.m. Eastern. I know my time here says 8:16 p.m., but I am sitting in Toronto, and my actually the hosted machine is in Chicago, so that time is 8:16 p.m. Market is open, and that's the purpose of this video is to explain you how funded accounts work and how to get started, how to make money without your own investment, and answer some of the questions that everybody asked during live stream. So I will try to answer as many questions on this video series that I have made. So what is a funded account? So a funded account is, as it says, if you go on superareas.com, we are promoting three companies right now, FTMO, Apex, and Bullnox. Certain countries, certain funded accounts don't work, so that's why we have futures market. We have two, Apex and Bullnox, and with the passage of time, we will be adding more and more to our library of funded companies, so everybody can benefit. Now, what is a funded company? When you get into trading and when you enroll in our program, in the previous video, I showed you how to download NinjaTrader for free, download it, sign up, sign in, and your 14-day demo is free. Now, so you've been practicing with our software if you log in, like I explained to you last time. So for 14 days, you have quite a few things that we give you in order to get started into futures company. Just to go over, our disclaimer is at superareas.com, like every video I explain. Terms of service disclaimer is right here. You should read through it to understand what our company does at superareas.com. We are not an investment firm. We don't take your money. We don't invest it on your behalf. We don't ask you ever for any funds. We're a software consulting company. We have created some software that helps you analyze certain futures markets on the fly and make your trades. We use NinjaTrader as a platform to write our algorithms and strategies. So you can download NinjaTrader for free, get an account for free, and then test our software for absolutely free for 14 days. And I explained in the previous video the difference between a trial versus a paid leased software monthly. What is the difference? Now, so you've been trading for approximately 14 days or so or more. Maybe you've gotten a couple of demos on NinjaTrader.com, and now you're ready. You want to go ahead and invest into futures market. You know how market moves, and you want to now get into trading to earn some part-time or full-time money. As a mentor here at superareas.com, our team always wants you to start into trading futures with no money of your own, please, ever, at the beginning, until you guys are comfortable. You know how to work with a live broker that uses customer segregated funds and trustworthy brokers like GFF or AMP futures that we recommend here in Canada. As long as you know how to trade futures properly, understand the risks and rewards. But before that, I want everybody to get into trading futures with a funded company. So in order to get started, go on superareas.com and you will see. So the best one to start, in our opinion, is there are many out there, and the one we do fully promote with their promotions. We've seen their payouts and everything. Is Apex. So here in this video, I will teach you how to go step by step, and we'll buy an account on a funded, and we will link it with our Apex funding. So go on superareas.com. Remember this code JSKDCPTR. So I will copy that. So because we will need this code to get a discount. So let's click on this. It takes you to apextraderfunding.com. So what is a funding company? A company that will give you funds to trade, so you don't have to put in your own money at risk. But before that, they want you to prove to them that you are ready to trade. So as usual, I like to work with Google Sheets. So let's write down some notes. So what is a funded company, right? A company that will give you free money, free capital, like not 100% free, but you would put up some amount of capital and they would give you, like you will put up to 10% and they will give you funds to actually trade with. Now, every funded company that I know of out there requires you to pass an exam before you get funding. Now, some have like multiple rounds, round 1, round 2, round 3. Doesn't matter. There are many companies. So let's analyze Apex Trader funding as a funded company. Now I will write in my coupon code to go and sign up right here. Let me make the font a little bit bigger. So let's make it to, let's say, 15, so it'll be easy. So what is a funded company? Apex Trader Funding is what we will analyze today. And the code with them is JSKDCPTR to do it. So before they give you funding, you have to go into round 1 first. So first is round 1 in Apex. At Apex, they call it EA, or valuation period account. And they have many different types. So let's go to the website right here. And they have, if you go on the site, and they have many different types of challenges. That you can pick one. For example, you can pick a $25,000 challenge, $50,000 challenge, $75,000 challenge, $100,000, and all the way up to $300,000. And they have some static exams as well, evaluations as well. I'll try to cover as many details because we use Apex quite a bit at our school. So let's pick one exam or one evaluation or one round one on what to do. So let's pick, and Apex allows you two types of actual platforms. So they have something called a rhythmic and Tradeaway. My personal favorites is Tradeaway. This is what I like because slightly a little bit like, for example, this price of rhythmic for 25,000. Let's make notes. So their account size, let's do $25,000. Their MRSP retail price is $147 per month. And then they have a Tradeaway, which is again $25,000, and which is 167. So I'll move these here. $167 per month. So currency is in USD. Every single thing, your PNL is in USD. Your commissions are in USD. Everything is in USD. So $25,000 is so $167 per month for your in terms of the cost. But don't worry about this price right now. So account size is this, and MRSP they have listed on their website is right now 147, or trader weight allows you to do 167. Now, what is their goal? What do they want to see? If you put in the code JSKDCPTR, you'll be able to actually get this for right now, as of July the what do you have? July the 7th, they have promotion running, which is up with this code. You'll be able to get because they run many types right now, 80% off of this price. So 147, and right now they have 80% off. So give me a second. So approximately $40 US to be exact is your the price for this challenge. So you use the code, and then you'll be able to get this for $29, and this one be 167. So 33 US dollars for a trader weight challenge round 1 evaluation account, or for rhythmic you're looking at why trader weight? Trader weight allows you to watch your threshold. So I'm going to allows you to watch your threshold live, and I'll explain what that means. So that's why I prefer trader weight. Rhythmic does not, and you need to use the application they have to watch your threshold and your P&L and your trades live. What is the goal here? The goal is show them that you are able to make $1,500. So your profit goal. So let's go here and write down. Profit goal is same. So I'll pick trader weight. So goal is $1,500. Your live trailing threshold is $1,500. So don't lose more than $1,500. What else they have? So let's go down, look at their rules. They have trading minimum days, number of days minimum trading days is 7. So you must trade for at least 7 business days, trading days. Weekends don't count, meaning Saturday doesn't count, but Sunday at 6 p.m. you can start trading, but that would go towards Monday. So 7 days of minimum trading. They have something called live trailing threshold. You can trade any day, 23 hours a day. So that's another benefit of trading. You can do lots of markets, and you can trade during news, and so EA's trading trade during news is yes. In the exam, you are allowed to trade during news. Lot size, you can go up to 4 lots per trade inside when you're starting your trade. Scaling, there's none. Daily draw, none. Of course, you get real-time data, so data is free. Data you have for 30 days free, and then of course Ninja key is given to you for free, including that. So before any of you decide to go with live account, with whether there are many brokers out there, I'll specifically talk for Canadians because we're based in Toronto, Ontario, Mississauga, to be exact, in Ontario, Canada. When you are a Canadian citizen, Canadian trader, there is a company called GFF or AMP that allows you to do futures, and they will charge you 100 USD per month for a Ninja license per month for Ninja 8.1 license. And of course they will charge you anywhere from like $25, $10 to let's say $40 of USD per month for your level 1 or level 2 fees, depending on what their rates are going on. Level 2 data fees. What does level 1 and 2 means is just the depth of market and how many trades are happening at particular price is your level 1 and level 2 data fees. What else? Then, of course, you have commissions and transactions and fees, things like that. If you look at an average trade, I don't know the exact price that is happening right now on AMP because I deal with GFF. That's the company that I use, and it gets directly incorporated inside Ninja. My favorite one. I have a ballpark of about $4 US per micro trade approximate. That includes everything. Could be less depending on what kind of commission you work out with them. And so I have a ballpark that I just keep in mind that, hey, every time I take a micro trade, I am paying approximately $4 US per micro trade. And if I use mini, I would use approximately $8. So I don't have any surprise. It could be much lower than this, maybe $275, $310, because of course you have clearing fees, exchange fees, data fees. There's lots of statement fees. They will nail you for everything. If you don't close your trade, you call the order desk and they have to put they have different fees. So just keep in mind, I haven't seen more than $4 or even sometimes I've seen up to $5, but depending on lot sizes and maybe you have a special deal with them. But keep in mind approximately from $4 US per micro trade and and this is per lot. Remember, this is per QTY or lot. It does not care about number of trades. So for example, you can take one trade and you can have 5 QTY or quantity or lot. It will charge you 5x the commission. So you are going to be paying like $20 for this particular trade. Now it does include full round trade, meaning you can go long and short, but full transaction is considered one full trade. Now, what is, of course, here lot side is 4 mini, which is 40 micro in a funded account. So when you decide to go into a live trading with futures and you're a Canadian citizen or PR, this is approximately what you're looking for. Now, outside of outside of Canada, you have many options. NinjaTrader itself is a broker, so. But I prefer GFF. They have the best customer support, and if you get stuck, Vinny or those guys out there, hey, Greg, the CEO, they know us at superareas.com very well. And if you basically give us that, hey, you're the student of Super Areas, they'll give you a bit of a discount, maybe not. I don't know. We're not affiliated in terms of commissions or anything. I don't get any kickbacks from them for live trading on any trade. So talk to them, see what deal they can put together when you mention Super Areas that you are an active student. Now, what else? For a live trading. So this is a live trading account. Outside of Canada, you have many more options. Ninja itself is a broker, and you can pay much less fees in terms of if you want to open a live trading account if you go in a live environment. Let me skip this tutorial. Okay, so depth of market meaning this. So level 1 data will generally just have the current market price, and it will only show you what is happening, how number of orders are sitting. And level 2, you can go top of the book, and there are various plans for you. So once you're done our program, 14 days, 1 month, 2 months, so you can go straight into your own money. So live account, own money. And you deposit, depending on the broker, anywhere from $250 US plus. to start trading actual account. And keep in mind some fees per month that you have to pay in order to be with them. Now, the program that we recommend is going through a funded account and kind of prove your skill. Prove to yourself that, hey, you're able to trade. You know how to hit a stop loss, and you know how to trail your stops in terms of profit, and you know how to kind of trade with consistency. And if and we have a lot of students who are earning a healthy amount of money every month by using just funded account. And Apex is just one example. Bullnox, FTMO, so many that we will be bringing on our website that you're able to join. So what is the goal here? So round one, you would spend $29.40 US with this code JSKDCPTR, and you have to show them that you are able to make $1,500 and your live trading threshold is 1,500, minimum 7 days. Right now they have a promotion which says that you can pass an exam or evaluation in 1 day, which promotion can change anytime, and they have lots of promotions happening. Lots of instruments they let you trade. At the bottom they have a full FAQs on what kind of on TradeAway, what can you, for example, S&P, Dow Jones, excuse me, Russell, you have currencies, interest, bonds, energy, crude oil, natural gas, crypto. They only have two, which is Bitcoin, Micro, and Ethereum. And of course, TradeAway allows you to trade European markets. And then, of course, you have all of these in micros available as well. And you can do so up to like approximately, I think, well over 50 instruments you're able to trade with for free within their plan. Now, of course, you are looking for consistency, and let's sign up. Let's sign up for an actual account, and let me show you step by step on how to do this. Let me close these windows so everything is fresh, and you are able to. So I'll keep this Google Sheet open. The first video that I did explains you how our membership works, how our program software works. Again, we're not selling a course. We're giving you a bunch of things to at Super Areas, that journal, videos, PDF, live stream, quite a few things that we give you when you become our paid subscriber of our software. Now let's go to superareas.com and let's get started with, so let me copy this coupon code. So let's sign up here. So I will go sign up. And they have paid out $12 million average per month, $227 million since 2022, and $84 million in last 90 days. So they are really, really good in terms of payout, and the payouts are quick. I'm very happy with their service, and quite a few students get regular payouts every cycle. So round one. This is round one. This has nothing to do with payout. This is, you are just proving it to yourself that you're able to trade, you're able to understand the software, and now you can, you can get into real trading as a career or as a future. So, because there are many companies that will hire you as a trader, and this is very good for beginning. So you can read everything on their website. All the facts are there, FAQs, products, everything. So, and they have a good help desk that talks to you on via a ticket system. Let's sign up. So let's sign up right here. Click on sign up, and I will pick TradeAway, and I'll explain you why I like TradeAway over Rhythmic. So right here, TradeAway. Don't worry about $160. Per month. So let's do my area, Super Rafi. Okay, my email address is superareasrafi@gmail.com. And let's say superareasrafi is my username, and let's pick a password. And I have picked a password. Our street address, 1575 Trinity Drive. And city is in Mississauga, Country is in Canada, of course, Ontario, and let's get our postal code going. Okay, and our phone number. And of course, they said, what is the coupon code? JSKDCPTR. And please, guys, don't check this box, otherwise this coupon won't get applied and you'll end up paying a full price. So don't check this. Of course, they have a bunch of agreements that you can't move forward until you check them all. Talks about billing terms, data disclaimer, privacy policies, renewal, resets, everything. So you must agree to their policies before you go ahead and start writing their evaluation. All right, so I've signed up everything. And it says confirmation link and has been sent. And let's go check out our email. Let's see if I get an email from them right here. There you go. I got an email. It says Apex Trader Funding account verification. Of course, I got this link. Let's thank you for registration. And let's get, please click on this link to activate my account. All right. So we have taken their most basic entry level, which is called the 25,000, 4 contracts, trade of it account, 1 quantity, regular price 167 right now, but their price is $33.90 because we put in the code JSKDCPDR. That's the discount right here. Now let's put in a credit card number and let's get this going. So just bear with me while I process this. Okay. Okay, I put in my credit card number and all the expiry and the code, and I would hit subscribe and pay. There you go. My credit card has gone through, and I've paid them 33 cents US. So I think it's 167. Maybe did some math wrong. No, I didn't. It's 33.40, which is 80% off as of today. So when I'm making this video right now, it's 80% off with the code JSKDCPTR. So I go back to my email verification. Thank you for signing up, and my transaction, and this is where I started. So I started at July 27. Just keep that in mind. We'll start writing is start date. So start date is July the 7th, 2024. Now, let me explain you how this works. This program works on a monthly subscription-based challenge. This is not a one-time fee. So if you click on your dashboard right here, let's explore the dashboard first. And now we have bought we have an active subscription. The active subscription says that I have a 25,004 contract trade of it account, and my profit gold, everything is listing right here. Now on August the 7th, 2024, in 1 month from today, which is a calendar month, they will charge me another $33.40 to renew this account. So this is a subscription. This is not a subscription of superareas.com. That has nothing to do, we have nothing to do with Apex. This is just a funded account that allows you to complete their evaluation. So right now we are in evaluation stage. You can change your profile here. This is your payment history. So I click on payment history. So on July 7th, I have paid $33.40 US, and I have an active account with them. Now, why do they have this as a subscription? Let me explain that clearly. So what happens is, in a smaller account, you are expected to pass. So renewal date, I'm going to write first renewal. So First renewal date would be August the 7th, 2024. So what is our goal? Our goal is that, okay, let's make it a bit of a calendar. So Sunday, July, let's do it this way. So Sunday, July the 7th, 2024 is my first day. So let's write in an Excel just to give you an example. So my renewal is 7. So I will drag this down and just to kind of show you how it works. Now we're up to, let's do August the 6th. So, of course, we have some holidays. So you have 30 calendar days, 31 depending on the month. So of course your market is closed Saturday. So I'm going to highlight this as market is closed. Then again, you have a Saturday, and you may have some holidays depending on, let's say July the 4th was a holiday in US. So whenever US market is closed, you have a holiday here. You have a holiday here. So we are looking at, for example, 1, 2, and Sunday 6 p.m. market opens, which is kind of considered one day. So I will then the way I would do is I would write this as a holiday as well, even though market is open Sunday 6 p.m. But it would count in Monday. So Sunday is a holiday. Let's do another holiday this Sunday. This Sunday to 28, and you may want to look at, let's see, on Forex Factory if there's a holiday in July, Forex Factory, and let's see in this. So we're planning this properly, right? So if there is a holiday, July 11th, July 12th, Saturday, of course, is closed, and let me sort this in terms of just USD only. And okay, and Saturday, Sunday, nothing. 28. Let me ask ChatGPT if there's a holiday. ChatGPT. Is there a US official holiday in month of July 2024 and August 2024 where stock market is closed? So in July there's one federal, so July 4th, which is already gone, nothing else except July 4th. So we have a pretty straightforward month ahead of us. So how many number of days we have? We have one, so let's do a number of days, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, because 7th we're going to renew, so let's try to finish this evaluation before August the 6th. So total number of days, let's do a sum here. So is 22. So we have in this 22 days we have before our account is renewed. What is our goal? Our goal is to make $1,500 and not lose $1,500 of our live trailing threshold. And minimum trading days right now as of today is only 1 because of 1 day promo. But normally it is, we're not going to, guys, do this in 1 day, period. Like, doesn't matter what the temptation is that you can pass today, buy today, pass today. No, we are going to stick this an average of $100 to $150 a day per day in order to do it right. So we have 22 days in order to finish it. Now let's do an assumption that, tomorrow, July the 8th, Monday, I don't trade. So just put a journal together for yourself, right? Okay, I will trade $150 a day. Maybe this on, let's say I don't trade on July the 8th, $0. And this will be all in dollars. So let's do the dollars. And on July 9th, I made $100. Maybe I lost $200 that day. Then I made it back up 400 that day, 100 here. Let's do 300. I'm just giving a random example. $100 here. Maybe you made $50. You didn't trade July the 17th or 18th or 19th. And then you came back, traded in this week, only 2 days. And here you made $100. Here you made $100. So let's do a sum here. So far you're up to $950. Our goal is in one day you made consistently some money. In that week, 100 to 200 a day. Maybe in this week you only traded 3 days. So this is, in this case, you had a loss on one day, which is, we recommend don't lose more than $200. If you have lost $200, call it a day. And so this is your average. Average is if you made $150 a day, you would be done in, of course, 10 days. But let's assume, you did lose maybe another $200 somewhere else, but you were able to make it up along the lines or whatever, right? So that depends on your own trading. So trading P&L end of the day. So, and you can watch this live on your threshold. So let's go back to the website. We are looking at that. Our goal is to finish the exam or evaluation before August the 6th. So we don't get charged another $33.40 in this particular scenario. So remember, they have lots of different accounts, 25,000, 50,000, 7,500, 150, and you can make your own Google sheet like this and kind of copy and paste, and depending on your daily schedule and daily targets and daily P&L and everything. So my goal is this is what an average student kind of looks like, and they will make it in 22 days or so, 1,500. Of course, you can have one good swing, and maybe one good swing that first day you made $700, which is okay. So, which is fine too. The moment you get to $1,500, your final balance, so you're done. So the way I normally I tell my students is, you should do a sheet like this where you have a live trailing threshold and you write $1,500 here, and then you have your target, which is you start with 25,000 and you want to end with 26,500, and make sure your live trailing threshold doesn't go to zero. So the way I would do it, so make sure, to summarize it, your evaluation account on your $25,000 has certain goals. So goal number one is make $1,500 in 1 month or less. Goal number two would be don't lose $1,500 of live trailing threshold. I know I keep writing live trailing, and I'll explain you what does this mean. Number three, be consistent. So you want to make sure that you're able to trade an average every day. So you can make your money in one day. I know there's a one-day promo right now, but be consistent. Condition number four, what is be consistent means 7+ days. So 7+ days would be a consistency figure. What else? You can trade the news. Yes, that is fine. So if there's news, high volatility, you can trade in any direction, long or short, and you'll be fine. Number 5, 4:59 p.m. Eastern close trades. So make sure you don't have an open position at 5 p.m. because Apex may suspend your account. And then you're going to open a ticket and find out that 5 o'clock you kind of forgot what you had an open trade. You can open back up at 6:01 again, no problem, but just Don't trade around. I don't even recommend trading after 4 p.m. Eastern anyway. Earnings come and then you guys can get stuck in a very, very bad position. Maybe Amazon is reporting an earning in the evening. Maybe Nvidia is doing, maybe Google, Microsoft, Meta is doing, and then you are in a trade at 4:30, and then best to trade. And in our program and our course, we kind of told in our whole format of the course, we tell you that hey, don't trade certain times and certain periods. So 4 p.m. after is earnings time. So especially for ES, Nasdaq, Dow, Russell, those indices, you want to stay away from the market around that time. So these are your goals, and then you'll pass, and then you'll go into round number 2. So let's go back to our website and let's see what we have here more. So July 7th, you have started as bought a live account. You have an account number, for example, APAC 0001. And you can have, let's write some more things. You can have as many EA accounts as you like. Excuse me, as many accounts as you like under one email address. And I don't recommend changing your email. Just stick to one email. If you fail an EA, all you do is you lose this $33. If you fail, if you lose $1,500 of live trailing threshold, you will lose $33. So your investment is really what is so take 33 divided by 1,500 is I believe it's less than it's 2.2% of your investment. So you invested $33.43 to get a fake prop capital of a demo capital of $1,500. So this is really good. So kind of tells you that if you were to go open up a live account and you lost money at the beginning in futures market, which some traders do who don't that they don't have experience in how trading works, best to go into a funded exam and kind of test the water out. So in our program, at our school, we tell everybody, hey, pass this and see how you're going to do it. And I'll explain to you how just getting one payout will pay everything of our monthly subscription of superareas.com, as well as you can make solid income per month trading only like 60 to 90 minutes a day. So this is your maximum risk. Your risk is $33.40, and they're not losing any money. It's not real money. It's just an exam money. But they have an infrastructure put together, trade away. They have support staff. They pay the data fees. They have and I personally believe they lose money by giving you, maybe on this account they're just breaking even, because I know Chicago Mercantile Exchange has fees, so other exchanges has fees. Then the tradeaways licensing has fees. So on their burning, they're not. This is their loss leader, right? So they're not making too much money. I don't think they're making any money on this particular $25,000 account, but gives you a great way to get started into futures market, to learn how Nasdaq works, ES, S&P, all of those indices, gold, crude oil, how to kind of get started without risking your own capital. So this is your risk, and Apex will provide you an account, username, password with $1,500. So round 1 starts. So that's the worst case scenario that you have lost. So day 1, you lost, you forgot to put a stop loss and account moved, and you didn't read the news and account went in the other direction. So you lost $33, which is okay. So you can go back, and if you want to open up another account. So let's go back here. So I have already one account right here, right? And I will go into Tradeovate right here, and I will say, all right, I want to buy another account. So now I'm going to have a second account. So let's go right here, put in the code JSKDCPTR. I would agree. So where am I going? So let's go back again. So I have one active account, which is going to have right here on August the 2nd. I want to buy one more. So here it says trade await. So I will go and buy another trade await account. Right here it says, so $25,000 trade await account. You can buy different exams, but for beginners stick to the same, because they can because that way down the road I'll explain you how Apex Copier works and everything else, and you can link all these accounts, and whatever you trade one account, automatically every account can get traded. So let's go and buy another account right here. So I go dashboard. I already have one account. Maybe this account is blown and you want to go and buy another account. So I click trade await right here. I click on 25,000 account, and you can have multiple accounts, any sizes, link them all together, no problem. There's cross functions. There are many things that you can do. So JSKDC don't check this box. I go billing terms. I go to data disclaimer, privacy policies, renewal agreements, and number of contracts I want open, and their full agreement. So let's go next. Of course, $25,000 contract, which is 4 contracts, trade of 8, 167, same price. Let's put in the credit card again, and 9700. And let's put in the expiry, and subscribe and pay. There you go. My card has gone through one more time, and for this demonstration purposes, I have bought another account. So if I have 2 accounts. So you see account number 2. Account number 2 starts same date. You can start at any given date. You can go buy one tomorrow. You can buy 100 account. They don't care, as long as just buy it under one email and one profile. Don't start creating multiple profiles, and they'll ban one account, and they want you to just keep it easy and simple and just use one account. So in this case, I will click payment history, and I've taken $33 US and $33 US, and I've bought 2 accounts. Now, you can cancel this account. How do you cancel this account? I'll explain it. So I have 2 accounts right now. So account number 1 and account number 2. So if I click cancel right now, so it's a trade await account. Remember, it's a trade await account, not a rhythmic account. It's a trade await account. So I can, on August the 7th, I can hit cancel account, and I can cancel it right here. And I say, all right, I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. So, and I hit cancel subscription. Now my subscription is canceled. Let's log in, because it may not let you cancel right away. Super areas, Rafe, and let's see. So right here, I have canceled the account. You see right here, it says canceled. Now my account is still valid, but it is canceled. What that means is I will not get rebuilt on August the 7th, 2024. Simple. So account is active, but it is not. It is now canceled. Same thing with this. I don't want to pay. So let's run a live example. So account number 1 is active. Just maybe, whatever happened, and this is how my trades look like. So I didn't trade the first week. Next week I only traded 150. Then I traded on July 18, 150. Then I made $300. Then on the next week I made 150. I got sick or whatever, and then I made $250 here. Now I have made $900. My goal was what? $1,500. That was my goal. But I don't have time. I'm not worried, because August 7th will come around, and as long as my threshold is okay, it will roll over. So what is a rollover means? That and I'll explain you how to log in and watch your threshold and everything in the continuation of this video. So I have made $1,900. I've spent 22 days approximately, and I only traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 days out of these 22, and I want to not, I don't have enough time left. I don't want to have a pressure. So this particular account number 1, will now get carried over, and whatever state, as long as I don't blow this account. So what will happen is on August the 7th, 2024, this account, whatever balance is standing, it will roll over. Automatically, my card will get charged $33.40 for the next month, and now I will have another 1 month to finish the current continuation of the exam. So there's no stress, and a lot of people use this for bigger accounts. So if you are doing 300,000, 250, sometimes you want to take a couple of months to finish it. It's not possible to do. If you take the $300,000 exam, your profit goal is well over $20,000 is your goal. And some people would want to finish this in well over 3 days, 3 months. So in that case, they want to do maybe a couple of months of renewal, and so they want to carry over, which is fine. Now, this particular account number 2 that I have canceled, now this will not get, I've limited myself to 22 days. I have, in every possible case, I have to finish this evaluation account, either like kill it, meaning blow it, I lose $1,500, or I have to pass it before the August 6th. I can pass it in 1 day, that's the promotion they have, or I can pass it in 7 days or higher. But so I have to now, there's a bit of a pressure added to me that on this particular account, I have to go in and I have to actually finish this exam before August the 7th, right? So evaluation account. So now I have 2. One will automatically roll over on August the 7th, and whether I pass it or if I fail. So what happens to this account? Let's talk about this. If I fail this exam or the evaluation, or I blow this account, or I lose $1,500 of live trailing threshold, what happens next? August 7th will come, and I will get charged $33.40, and my account will get reset automatically. What does reset means? That they will give me again full 30 days, and I'm able to now start my journey again into the same exam, right? So if you kill your account, blow your account, then it will get auto reset. Now, if they're not able to charge my credit card, they'll cancel this account, because this is a subscription. It's an automated system. So you have to make sure if you want to, I've seen some examples where the person was very close, 1,200 or 1,300, and sometime bigger account, and their credit card did not go through. They'll try one more time, and then they will end up canceling that particular account. So be aware of your trading contracts and trading fees and all of that. So you have to make sure that don't just leave it unattended, and be aware of when is your billing date and how many days have passed. So keep record of it and keep the journal going with free Google Sheet, things like that. Now, if you fail this exam, you will get charged again. If I fail this exam, of course, that account will vanish on August the 7th. Now I can reset this. You will see these 2 buttons called reset. What does reset do is it will just reset my balance to back to 20. And sometimes reset it's good for bigger accounts. For smaller accounts, I personally recommend just canceling it and getting a new one, because sometimes the reset fee is higher than. Sometimes the reset fee is $50, but the new account is only $33. So it all depends on, because it makes sense to do a reset maybe on a $300,000 account or a $100,000 account, but it may not make sense to do a reset on a smaller account. So you have a reset option here. If I reset that right now, they will charge me, what is the reset fee? Let's say if I click on reset, I click on, let's say account number 1, reset, what is my fee? Let's see, I just want to see what their current fee is. Remember, I haven't done anything to the account, and I'm just about to reset. $35. So you see, it's costing me $2 more, and it will reset my account back to square one, which means that full threshold is available, and my balance goes back to 25,000. So sometimes it is okay to reset, sometimes it's not. It depends on your account size. I recommend smaller accounts, just cancel it and get a brand new account. And however, when you do a reset, remember, your days are not increased. Only your balance, which is 1,500 threshold, is reset. You will still get billed next August 7th. So sometime, so you have to talk to yourself and say, hey, think about it, that if reset makes sense or getting a new account makes sense, because sometimes resets is cheaper, but you only have maybe like 5 days left. So whenever you do a reset, your days will not reset. Your subscription time will not get reset. So that stays constant. And so reset versus cancel. So just do evaluation on whatever makes sense to you. And of course, you can talk to us during the live session Monday to Friday, and my support team can answer all of these questions. That we'll check out your account and we'll see, hey, whichever makes sense. What is your threshold? What is your balance? What is your target? Are you taking a bigger account, smaller account? However you're doing, it will kind of give you our best opinion on that, on how to handle an account. Now, so this is your dashboard. So I've logged in, I've showed you how to buy an account, how to buy extra accounts, as many times you can buy. You're allowed as many evaluation accounts, but once you go into round number 2, so these accounts will graduate into a performance account. And I'll talk to you about that after, how the performance account works. Now let me link this account and I'll show you how to work with this. So then I'll come back to this Google Sheet and I'll explain you how to kind of keep track of your live trailing threshold, your targets and everything. So let's link this in my Ninja. That on a previous video I showed you how to do Ninja install, get the super areas trial, and now you are now ready to, because Apex has given you a TradeAway account. So let's write some steps in this way. So you have downloaded your Ninja. You have free, which is free demo, and you have then done 14 days trial of superareas.com. Then you have done a let's say $25,000 account, which is evaluation EA account. Sign up and paid the EA fees, in this case for July 7th, $33.40. And now let's link this account. And before linking, actually I forgot one step. You have to sign TradeAway or Rhythmic contracts. How you do that? Rhythmic, you have to download the app. Their website tells you. TradeAway is much easier. So let's sign a non-professional contract, because non-pro contract. So how do you do that? So you go back on because if you link this without signing your contracts, your live data will not work. So how to do that? You go to superareas.com. Right here, there's a link called TradeAway. You will see this big icon. So click on this TradeAway. It takes you to this window, this website, and it says username and password. And I would go back to Apex website and I would copy the username and password right here. And it's given me a password, which I will then type it in here and hit login. Right here it says, so you click on non-professional, because I'm not a professional in terms of I'm not a registered broker, investment for nothing like that. So you're just doing it for your own personal. So non-professional right here. And of course you will agree to these, and I will type in my name, Super Rafe, and I will So when you go into stage number 2, of course, they will ask you for identification, driver license, passport, social security number, all of that when they're about to pay you. In this case, we're just doing a demonstration. So that's why I had put in super off. So hit close. And of course, one more agreement at the bottom right here. And you will see access simulation right here. So now I am ready. And this is what I will see on my TradeAway. So this is a web interface of TradeAway. You can trade here as well. I don't like to use this. I normally just close everything right here, and I'll show you how to now set up your account right here. So I've closed all the workspaces. Everything tells you my account number right here. So as you see, I have 2 accounts active. Both are active because they haven't been blown up. I can still trade. So both accounts are listed right here. So I've closed my the original workspaces. So just to show you what I did, I went to superareas.com, clicked on TradeAway link, and I copied the username password from right here. Now, very important, guys. Don't be going in and start changing anything on TradeAway website. Don't touch your subscription. Don't touch your profile. Don't touch any of these things. You don't need to, because Apex is talking to TradeAway through an API, and you don't want to be messing your passwords. Otherwise, you go and start changing market data, cancel. So don't touch any of this. Don't change your username. Don't change your password. Nothing like that. Please leave that as is, and your job is to just stay and watch live threshold. So as I've gone to this website, click on this plus sign right here, and all I care about here is watching my live threshold, and this is called so I will just drag accounts right here. So you can drag as many trade performance. There's lots of options here. How many, how much, how was your day, all of that. You can set up every single thing. But I particularly like just accounts right here. And I like to configure my, again, everybody's different. Everybody's, how workspace could be different. But the way my workspace is here's my account number. Here's my open P&L. And I would like to configure right here is what I like to see. So I like to see how much is my distance to drawdown is what I like to see. Maybe my total P&L for the day. And let's see. Let's save this. So there you go. My distance to drawdown is 1500. My total P&L for today, my dollar open P&L right here. So I will go back and I will add my maybe account balance right here. Let's do this. No, that is not the right one. Let's remove this, and distance to daily loss limit. Daily loss limit. They don't have a daily loss, so I don't need this. And distance to liquidation only. There you go. So that is, so when this number will change live, and you can watch, maybe I can watch my cash amount, how much exactly I have in my account. There you go. These 4 values I like. I have in my account 25,000, distance to drawdown, my dollar open P&L and everything. And I will remove the liquidation only as well. So I'll keep it easy and simple. Cash, how much money is I have, how much threshold is available, how much P&L of today, and how much is open currently. So this is my default template. So now every time I log into this TradeAway website, this is what I will see. My account number, my 2 values of cash, how much money, my current I am allowed to lose today altogether, and then my accounts will get blown if I lost 1,500. So they don't give you 25,000, they only give you 1,500. Remember, 25,000 is just a starting number in order to work with the number of contracts you can do. So what is important is 1500. Now they don't have, you don't have to worry about this 25. So your target, now coming back to my Google Sheet right here. So what did I write? That, hey, my live trailing threshold, my target has to get to 26,500. Now let me show you in this next little segment on how to now connect this to your Ninja. Now you've installed Ninja as per the previous video as we wrote. So I'll go back to the notes here. So you have signed the trade of it or professional contracts, non-professional contracts. My step 5 would be let's link NinjaTrader 8.1 with trade of it or rhythmic. Okay. So let's link them. How do you link? So they have given me right here a username and a password. You guys can see under my TradeAway account. So I would take this username and a password and I would type that in. When I open Ninja, it's asking me for username. I can type that right here and I can type in your password right here. So just keep in mind, keep track of few things. You have few things. Number one, some logins to remember. I will do. Of course, you have a your NinjaTrader.com login and password. Of course, your number 2 would be. Let's say your super areas. So your superareas.com login and password, right? Then you have, what else? Number 3, your Apex website login and password. Of course, then one more thing, number 4, your TradeAway login and password, which so just keep track of, because don't mix them up, and just make sure that you can use the same email for all of them. Just whenever, if my support staff has to ask you, hey, what is what, so make sure you provide them with the right one so they can assist you with any desk or things like that. So here I've taken in my TradeAway login and password and I've typed it in here, and let's log in. And I will keep saving this file right here. So it's logging in right now, and as you see, our software has been set up with the team with all the charts and configuration is preset, and now I have logged in. Now I will show you how to connect your Ninja with your TradeAway username and password. So once Ninja is loading, it will load all the templates, charts, everything that our software company has set up for you. You'll get all the charts, you will get the market, the depth of DOM, super DOM, everything the way we have set up for you. Or you can save the workspace however you like. There you go. So everything is coming in, data is coming in. Now, this is the first time you log in. You would go under right here is tool. So this is the control center. This is your 15-10 chart. You have the 30-20 chart. We have the depth of market right here. And now you want to link this account into your NinjaTrader so you can trade using our analysis here. So you have orders, windows, execution, strategies, positions, account, logs, messages, whatever. And what is important is go first to your tools, your options, and normally I like to turn off order confirmation. So if this is checked, just uncheck that. And go to general and turn on multi-provider. So just turn this on, and when you turn this on under connections, you will see a button, a link here, a small, it says configure. So I would click on configure, and it opens up this pop-up window. And this allows you to connect to many different brokerages. You can do bar chart, Coinbase. So your data comes in through one of these providers: Interactive Broker, Ninja, Rhythmic, Tradeaway. Many options are out there. And if you're doing Continuum with GFF, it will have an option called Continuum when you start paying Ninja $100 per month. So if you have any questions, of course, you can talk to us through live chat, and we will be able to answer all of these questions for you. So now I want to link my trader weight in my connection. So I would go right here. So this is for trader weight, and this is for Rhythmic. And if you are doing Rhythmic, you would double click here and type in your Rhythmic username, Rhythmic password, and in the drop down you would pick up Apex, because there are many different funding companies, so make sure you pick Apex if you're doing the Apex. To remove this, I would just hit remove. Now in my case, I have taken Trader Weight. I will double click NinjaTrader, and let's rename this. So I can call it Super Areas Rafe Trader Weight, and I want it to connect to startup the moment I turn on Ninja automatically. Let's take the username and password from Apex's website. So let's paste it here and go back to the Apex website and type in the username on top. You don't need to change anything. Only is for TradeAway, it's only two options: either connected to startup, username, password, and done. Now I would hit apply. Now you see this account is added, Super Areas, Rafe, TradeAway, and I have done my username and passwords. And right here, nothing is connected. You see this is still grayed out, so it means I'm not live anywhere. You go connection, and now you will see you're here. Your Super Areas, Rafe, TradeAway, you're able to see right here. So if I click on this, it would go from gray to maybe red to orange, pink, not pink, to green. And if you get this message, this is first time, which is okay, because you just signed up a new account. So sometimes it takes a few hours, up to 4 hours, it says on TradeAway. But generally, I've seen it within 30 minutes, this is live. So it will refresh the charts, it will say loading the data, it will start pulling in live information. Now, as you see, I have two accounts. You have account number 1, account number 2. Both are active. Everything is good to go. In my DOM, I'm able to see account number 1, account number 2. I'm in my accounts. I have positions. I have no positions open. No strategies configured. Nothing executed. No orders pending. And I will go back and I'll change one thing slightly, because in my settings, I think I gotta change in order to get the charts moving. I gotta get into 24/7 instead of 24/5. So data comes in of 24/7, and press OK, and I will do same thing for data series here. So it is loading. The market is at 26,602. Nasdaq is all-time high. And let's go back to 24/7. That's just a small setting. So this is the market open, Nasdaq, September 2024 contract. I'm in SIM account, Apex, right, 1 or 2. Then I have 1510 chart open, 3020, and the charts will start to move. What else I have at the bottom? I have other charts, 60 minutes. I have the 1440 daily chart. I have the 4-hour chart, of course, 250 ticks, 30-minute chart, and my 60-minute chart. So everything is pre-configured. You don't have to do anything. All of our proprietary software indicators are there: value area, magic bands, upper band, large triggers, small triggers, mid band, current high, current low, support and resistance level, relative strength index, Bollinger Bands, and everything is there. If you want to know what these charts are, if you log into superareas.com, again, under your study, so superareas rafe@gmail.com. Let's log in. So that didn't like it. Superareas. So right here is under the course material and study, you have something called chart terms. And if you open your PDF right here, it explains every single detail fully on how to read the charts with our software. So instrument, chart name, everything is there for you. Relative strength index, moving averages, current sessions, diversion, triggers. So it's a pretty comprehensive piece of software we have put together to make your trading much easier. So that's all there as well. So going back to Ninja, as you see, I have account number 1, I have account number 2. Remember, account number 1 I have canceled, but I can still trade. But only my deadline is August the 7th that I gotta finish this evaluation. So in this window, let's go to a browser, and I have TradeAway open right here. You see, I have this open all the time. I have it bookmarked. And let's close everything else. So to keep it nice and tidy. Emails, yes, of course, I've paid twice. My Apex accounts are set up. You will get emails. Cancellations, renewals. I don't need this for now. I don't need this. I don't need this. Forex Factory, I keep it open just to see what news is happening. Don't need ChatGPT to ask me any questions because I know now July doesn't have anything at all. So what is happening tomorrow? So Monday, July 8th at 3 p.m. we have nothing that critical. But of course, July the 9th at 10 o'clock, he's going to testify. So this is high volatility time, high volatility here. Of course, CPI is coming. So that is very, very high volatility. And of course, Friday. So this whole week, we got some exciting movement that's going to come in and happening right now. So let's go back, and I will keep my TradeAway window open, and let me reconnect to see if my live data is now ready. You don't have to watch this on the website. You can download the app on your phone of TradeAway. You can do it on a desktop app, but a browser window does a reasonable job. So let me go back to Control Center, and let me reconnect to see. So let me disconnect, everything will pause. Let me connect right here. So let's connect right here. Yes, I did not get that error of delayed data, so I think we are in business. So let's try to put in an order of my chart trader is on. Let me try to put it's loading after I disconnected and reconnect. Takes a little bit of while to redo the charts, takes some time, so I will have to start calculating, download the data. Let me see if I can, maybe, there you go. Data is starting to come in. This is normal because I just did this too fast. Connect, disconnect, there you go. We are good. So the price is 5099. And let's test this on a Apex. I will pick a micro account because it's a smaller threshold, which I like to do micros on a smaller. So here's my market has changed here. Micro Nasdaq, and micro Nasdaq. This one is not linked. It's gonna change now. Loading. So micro Nasdaq is now going, which in micro Nasdaq, my 1 point is $2 rather than $20. So I can, just for demo purposes, I wanted to see how this goes. So this is my micro, and let's see, trend is green. I have seen, let's do a short because I believe the market is high. It should come down, but let's see a short. Let's try to do a short. So I've taken a short trade. Now if I click here, it will cycle through the dollar signs or the points. You can, if you want to turn on chart trader here, I have turned on a chart trader here, and I will pick account number 1. So here's the benefit of live trading threshold. I did a short here because I believe the price is high. It should come down, and now I've made 50 cents. So this is my position. Current position is I'm up 50 cents. Basically, one half a point right now. So 50 cents. Now let's go back to your threshold window, trade await. You should be seeing it live. Let me see if it's going to start moving in this direction. Did I pick a live account number one? And it should be moving according to live here. Give me a second. Oh, I'm in sim. Sorry guys, this is sim account, so of course it won't work. Let's pick a real account number one. Let's put a trade here too, account one. So now I'm in an Apex account, and now I did a short, and I'm on. Let me close the sim position. Right click. Let's close the sim position so we're not getting confused. So account number one, I have done a short trade. I'm selling from here 597.50 as a demo account. This is my account tab, and this is my MNQ trade. So let's look at trade await right here. There you go. So you have a live, a small live threshold. So the price has gone down. I've made, so it tells you my threshold. So here I've made $2. So in case, why do I like it? You now know your threshold, and I'll explain you what this distance, even though I'm in profit, it goes up and down. And on the Google sheet, I'll explain. So there's the moment I will close a trade here, it will of course close automatically right here. And or the second option is let's do a short trade here again, and because it right away it took the commissions, and I'm getting stuck, my Ninja crashes, or for whatever reason, I can right click here and I can exit my positions here. So let's exit my position here, and right here it will automatically close on Ninja too. So in case you get stuck in an emergency or something, then you have to make sure your trade await window is open. Let's give you another example. Account number two. Let's do account number two is short, and account number one and one long. So one I'm short, one I'm in long, both from same price, a slightly difference, maybe 3 ticks. But if I'm in profit or loss, I can close my trades from here. It will close it. Let's go to the second account, and I can go and close it here. And or if I get stuck, let's do a trade here, and now my thing is moving, and I can right click and I can say, hey, exit all position, because sometime in a high volatility, Ninja stops or whatever happens, you have an exit strategy here that to be able to get out of a stuck trade. So this is an emergency, and plus I can now get to see my live threshold. So I'll do a short on both, because I believe the market is going to come down eventually. I believe it, but it doesn't have to. That's where I would have a stop loss that, hey, I've done a short here, and let's put in a stop loss right here. So if the price goes to, let's put in a dollar value, that if I lose, so I've entered what? I've entered 5097, but if it goes to 603, then take me out of this trade. So I have chart trader on. So if you have chart trader, if you have it off position, if you right click in this space, you won't see any option to buy or sell. I will turn chart trader on. So by clicking on this link right here, it says chart trader, and now I can right click and I will be able to buy and sell within my chart. I won't get it much into details on a lot of these things. That would be another video for another time. But let's say I will do a stop limit here, that if my price gets to 20,603, I've sold it at 5097 on this account, which is account number one. I don't want to lose more money. What that would be? So 5097, account number one, almost and 603. So 603, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 pips, which is $12. So if I lose $12 or $120 on a NQ, if I was trading NQ, my stop loss would automatically come. I can move this through the chart by clicking on it This is how I like to move my stop losses if I'm going in profit, especially when I'm using an ATM, Automax, or Max Prime. This is a good way to practice. Just click on it, turns into hand. There's ways to do this on the chart, on the DOM too, but for Nasdaq, I recommend doing chart trading. And there you go. I'm not making any profits, almost at break even. But if you hit close, I always close it at a price so I can move my stop losses wherever. And same account, if I'm here, you will see that if I went into account number. So if I'm moving my stop loss here, you see automatically moves it on this as well. So chart trader is just calculating based on whatever you're watching. And there you go. So this is, if I can move it here too, and that it will move it because 1510 is half of 3020. So this candle size is $250. This candle size is 125 ES speaking. So just because this candle size is bigger, you're gonna have stop losses, but exact price. So 20,610, 20,610. If I move it to 623, chart is gonna get compressed, but the price of the order moves different, same. So there you go. If I'm making money, I can bring my stop losses however I like. Your stop losses cannot be below your current price. If you're in a live trade, for example, this is the current. If this is chasing, so this is a white line. If I want to move, this is how I would. So I would keep behind this white line if I'm going in profit. And as you see, it's doing on the DOM too. If you wanted to do it in DOM and drag it this way, it would do the same thing. Here I'm moving the stop loss using the depth of market. So function is the same. Whether you move it on this chart or this chart, if I turn chart trader on 60 minutes, let's turn chart trader on is 60 minutes, right? And then you will see chart trader, and I pick up some, it will just move it here. So wherever you move, it will just move that stop loss in that way. It's just because the price is very close to within 60 minutes, so there's no point of having a chart trader in the 60 minutes or multiple charts. So pick a chart you want to trade on and you'll be fine. So in this case, I can any given time watch my live threshold, how much money can I lose, and then my account will be blown. Remember, I started with $1,500, now I only have $1,490 left. So that's why I'm testing this on a Nasdaq, to kind of show you that how having this window can save your in emergency situation. If you have a problem, just go right click and close your trade, and it will actually kill this order and stop loss and everything. So I will go right here and I go exit position, and everything is finished on my trade await and Ninja as well. Let's put in another trade. I've put in the trade and on account number 1, and I'll do an account number 2 as well, same, and my transaction starts again. So what is now this is you've seen how to connect it together. You go to configuration, and then you type in. Now some people say, oh, my chart is not moving. Maybe you just want to make sure that if you're closing, disconnecting, it's giving me an error. Hey, you have 2 open positions. Do you really want to disconnect? If you press yes, what will happen is people say, oh, my job is done. Ninja is finished. I made my money. This is grayed out, and they're confused on what's going on. So trade await. Your trade is still happening, guys. You're still, like, your trade is still running. Even though Ninja is not running, your trade is still running in the background. So just make sure that if you go back into your trade await account, always, if you want to be sure of if there is anything running in the background or if anything that you're not sure of, just click this X, and you will, if you have an order pending. Let me put a stop loss order right here. Give me a second. Let my chart kind of recalculate and recalibrate after connecting, and let me see if I can put a stop loss, and you will see a different message coming to your window. And mouse is very important because then you can easily move your stop losses and everything much more conveniently. So there you go, market is going up and I am going in a bit of loss. So let me put a stop loss right here. So I will go and put a stop loss in. So when the price gets to, let's say 604.75, it would automatically hit my stop loss, right? So in this particular case, when I close this, you will see certain things. You have one order and two positions. So what is my order? So I go into my position window. I see, oh yes, I have two Apex accounts that I am trading, and one is in positive or negative, doesn't matter. So position windows, keep your eye on it. And then your orders. Order tells you that, oh yes, I have a working order that I will hit a stop loss when I get to this particular account. It tells you which account number and everything is all there. So in this case, my stop loss will hit. So if you close this and just hit yes, all those things are still pending in the background. So the way to do this is, let's go close, and let me close number one as well. Now everything is closed. Whenever you close an active connection, so in this case, I have an active connection and I have nothing running here. If I close this right now, only thing it says is, do you want to save the workspaces or not? And make sure you do this when this is green, because some people have an active order. They will, so just get used to this environment properly, and just make sure that you guys are paying attention to all of this. So I hope this tells you how to use trader weight and how to connect, how to disconnect, how to buy an account, how to reset an account. So again, if you still have more questions, my team is here to help you in terms of all setting it all up. Now let's come back to our Google Sheet and kind of to explain how what it is that we are doing here. So what is my goal in my EA account? My goal is to make $1,500. Don't lose $1,500. You can lose money, no problem. Everybody loses money. There's no 100% perfect trader. Just try to not, just have a risk that, hey, if I lost $200 today, I'm going to stop trading and then come back tomorrow and try to figure out how to do it. So be a consistent trader. You can trade the news in EA. So I should write here, these are the evaluation goals. You can trade the news. You don't have to. We don't recommend it. But not recommended. Let's because not a good idea to trade the news at all unless you're very sure and you have a high threshold. 4 p.m. trades must close. Now let's look at this, and I'm going to highlight this, and this is where it's gonna get exciting and confusing at the same time. You are doing an evaluation exam. Every company, most of the companies that I know, do carry a live trailing threshold. What does that mean? What this means is, in the background, I will still see if I have any trades running. No, I got no trades running. Okay, so right here is, let's do few trade examples. All right, so trade number one. So you went long and or you bought it, or long or buy, and you were in profit. So let's pick an example of, let me do slightly differently. So trade position, instrument, and let's do points. So entry price and exit price, and so difference and P&L. Price per pip and P&L. Let's do. So instrument, let's do Nasdaq, for example. Entry price was 20,602. And you decided to sell it at 20,605. So your difference, of course, was 3 pips. Price per pips is $20. And so your P&L profit would be, in this case, $60. So let me set that in dollar value, and you made $60. So trade number 1, you made $60. Now how a live trailing threshold works is, your threshold is always constant at $1,500 max. So your max is $1,500. It does not increase in an evaluation account. And I'll explain you when we get to the performance stage number 2, round number 2, is how it can increase after a certain point. So here's $1,500. You done a trade number 1. You decided to go long. You enter Nasdaq at 20,602. Price went to 20,605. You had a limit order. You got out at 605 and you made, which is 12 ticks, and you made $60, right? So this is how they will give you $0 for your threshold. So your threshold stays at 1,500. Now you made $60, right? So let me do it this way. So sum your starting balance and current balance is 60. So current, and we will do a current. Okay, so your current threshold and current balance is this. So the difference is you can't go to 0. So, and here how much is remaining? 26,500 minus this. So your remaining target, let's do it this way. Let's do all of this as a dollar sign. So much easier to figure this out. So here your pending balance. So I'm just writing this to give you an example. So trade number 1. This was your trade number 1. You gained no threshold. Your current threshold stays at $1,500. And how much threshold is lost and available? So we'll keep it as 0. Okay. 1,500. Okay, I'll come back to this shortly. Let's do trade number 2. So trade number 2, you did a short or sell. Again, Nasdaq price got to 16,622, but you hit your stop loss. You actually lost. You had your stop loss set as 10 points, and you got 20,632. You exit, and you took a 10 points stop loss. Each, of course, is, so your loss is $200 because you lost the money, because the price, you went short. Price was 622. You were hoping it would go down, but it actually went up 10 points. Each point was $20, so you lost $200. So trade number 2, in this case, minus $200 and minus 200. Your current threshold is $1,300, right? And so cannot go to 0. This is the price. It cannot go to, your threshold cannot go to 0. So trade number 2, and we're doing live trading example. So trade number 2, you went short Nasdaq 20622. You decided to enter thinking the chart said it would go, but the price went opposite, and you lost 10 points. and either you decided to quit for the day because you've lost $200, or you decided, all right, I'm going to go in and let's see if I can correct based on my analysis, or the areas or the levels or the mid band or night session, whatever it may be the case. So let's put in another trade. So let's trade number 3. So you decided to do another short, and at that time price was 20,730 at that time. Maybe Nasdaq gets to in the next couple of days, maybe 1,000. You never know, right? The way Nasdaq has been climbing. And actually, yes, it was a big wave. R2 came or R3 came, and you did a short, and price actually fell significantly, didn't hit your stop loss, and it actually went down to 20,700, and you actually made very instantly 30 points in this case. So you made, because the price did go down, you made 30 points. So each point is $20 a point, and you ended up making $600 on that trade, because the way Nasdaq moves, and you were very happy. So how does it trade number 3 look like on your ledger? So it would write 600, but look, it would only give you a threshold back to 200. So your threshold never goes above $1,500 in evaluation, even though you made $600, but they only gave you $200 back on trade number 3. So far so good. So first trade you made $60. Second trade you lost $200. You lost your threshold of 200. Third trade you made $600 back, but they gave you $200 because that's your maximum threshold allowed, was $1,500. Moment it got to $1,500, it would just stop raising your threshold. So now you have a full threshold, but you only have to gain $1,040 and you will pass your evaluation exam. See how easy that is with Nasdaq? Here's the challenge with everybody. So I will call it TH, threshold problem. So you decided to go long this time. Price went to expected low. Price actually came down to 470. And it's moving, it's slow. Maybe after around 12 o'clock, there's not too much volume and it's not moving. And you actually managed to see the price at 12,480. Okay, no problem. Not 480, 20,000. What am I typing? 20,480. So here you have a 10 points profit. Things were good. You decided to go long. You saw 10 points. Points per pip was $20. And you actually ended up seeing. You didn't close the trade. You saw $200. And you did not close your trade. Whether you did not hit close, whether you did not move your stop loss, whether you were doing ATM, for whatever reason, you didn't hit close. But actually, so you saw $200, right? And you didn't close the trade. Now the price went down to $470 again. So you saw $0 different. This is a break-even trade, right? But remember, earlier, the price had gone to 480. So you had seen actually a 10 points profit. But for whatever reason, you said maybe the price is going to go up. You didn't move your stop losses, whatever you may be the case. If when you decide to close this trade, you know how this will write this ledger? Trade number 4, $0, which is okay. You gained nothing. But here it will deduct $200 because you saw a maximum profit. Either you got greedy or busy or lazy, whatever the case may be, right? And you did not close that trade whatsoever, right? So they will deduct $200. We have a rule in our maximum lose like four ticks or 1 point in ES and maybe 2 points in maybe 3 points on Nasdaq. So keep trailing so you see the maximum profit. So here's the good news on trade number. This is trade number 4. The good news is, this is the bad news. The good news is if the price goes back up to 20,000 and 480, and then you ended up getting the 10 points again or higher, then yes, this will get written as 0, and this will get written as 200. So it all depends on where you hit the close button. If you closed it below the highest watermark of the price in reference and the time, and then you will, I know this is one concept that you may have to rewind over and over to understand this trade number 4, is this is called the live trailing threshold, and most funded companies have this. You don't like it, go in, put in your own money. Simple as that. You saw $100, you closed 100, they will give you 100. It has its own benefits. Why do they do what they do? Is a simple rule. Don't be greedy, go in with a target, go in with a stop loss, and be a consistent trader. You should know, every trader should have a matrix, and I call this matrix this. And the way I call it is simple, 4 boxes. You must know your entry. You must know your TP. You must know your stop loss. For exceptional basis, you know how to average up or down. But this is for advanced users, and Apex does not like DCA. I would have to do a full video on how to do it, but don't do an average when you're using an Apex account, right? So, and this is it, guys. So you eventually get to 26,500 by trading maybe 22 days, maybe 1 day, maybe 5 days, doesn't matter right now. But and that's it. You will get you will graduate into your round 2, which is called a performance account, and I will get to a performance account, and I'll make a video for that. But I think that should pretty much clear on how your, now each account, so you what is Apex? Apex allows 20x PA account. So you are allowed, so each PA you pass becomes one, so one EA pass will become one PA, one PA account. PA has some good things about PA. PA is approximately, I believe, 10% your funds. So if you were to do a trader weight PA, you would have to pay, PA fee is 150 on Apex. Apex will put in 15%, $1,500. You're technically, you are risking 10%. So if they're doing, excuse me, sorry, my math is not working right now. So you're putting up 10% and they're putting up the remaining funds. If you lose the PA account, you only lose $150. Nobody's going to come after this amount that you've lost. So again, your risk is only in the PA account is only 150, while Apex puts in your $1,500. If you have more questions, you can send me a WhatsApp. You can talk to my team, sign up on Super Areas, talk to us, chat with us. How to make money. Now, this is all great, and you're like, all right, now I understand how to do this, and I want to now, Rafe, make money hand over fist with Apex or FTMO or whatever the funded companies out there may be. I still recommend go with Apex because they allow you one household 20 PA accounts, and the game plan should be is to go ahead. Let me set this up on a bigger font again on a brand new sheet. Let's say you take this is the example I give on every Saturday. So July the 7th, 2024, you got our trial. Right now, let me give a full example of how cost effective this is for everybody. That on July the 20th, let's do a ledger and do it. You signed up free trial on free trial Ninja, and you did a plus superareas.com. So you got a free trial now for 14 days, and you got all the services that I explained on the previous video. That you got trading journal, you got the videos, PDF, complete software, live stream, my chat and alerts and everything. And then you decided, all right, I like what superareas.com has put together, this comprehensive piece of software that does a lot of analysis. Now, trading itself is hard, guys. It's not a cup of tea for everybody, but at Super Areas, what we have done is we have made it easier in that position. So, for example, if I were to teach you how to trade, maybe it will take you just some mathematical concept, because trading is math. Trading is not gambling. Trading is prediction, and especially in futures, you don't have to invest a lot of your money, and if your direction is right, you are able to make money. Now, itself, trading, we have put together well over 25 items. Relative strength index, Bollinger Bands, moving averages. Then you have trend bands, lower bands, magic bands. Then you have mid bands. Then you have upper bands, magics. You have the actual lower low, higher low, lower high, double top, double bottom. You have volume. Then you have pips difference. You have percentage. You have trend. You have offset values. You have night session high, night session low, value areas right here, actual support and resistance number. So what we have done for you is made a software that makes trading very simple. And when you go through our training videos, you will see how all your job is, you're watching, hey, is my strength okay? Is my area okay? Is my mid band is here? So if you were to buy here, price from 593, it goes to 603, you're done for the day. So as you see, the software has done everything, and it's a pretty comprehensive piece of software, taken us well over 12 years to develop and refine, and we are coming up newer, better ways to understand where market goes and how it does, and we're making pretty good progress in terms of the market direction, right? So this is the piece of software we have written. We are working on some strategies here that allows you to it would pick your entries automatically, put in a stop loss, and we have put together a few different strategies that we are working. Anyway, so this is a piece of software that you use and you understand on how to do it. And then you go back, you're like, all right, I think they provide some value to what they are charging, $2.99 US per month, or approximately for Canadians is $2.99 HST, because they have to pay 13% tax, a little bit discounted for our locals here in Canada. Of course, you get the journal, you get the PDF, software complete, live stream every day you get the Zoom link. You are able to get the areas, levels, reversals on these 10 markets, and live analysis on Nasdaq as well, which I do personally until 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, depending on. And we'll give you all the guides and help and everything to make sure that you're successful, because I want to make sure that the money that I charge to lease my software is paid from not your pocket, but from the trading industry itself. So we want to make you that top 3%, 2% that is able to make consistent income every day around the globe, anywhere in the world. And it's very easy as long as you can do your greed control and as well as have discipline. So coming back to the point of, let's say on July 7th, you decide to do a free trial on superareas.com, 14 days. And 14 days, what is let's put some days together. So day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. July 21st comes around. Here's my pathway would be to do this. Take a couple of days, do the study, which is the videos and plus PDF, and listen to the live stream, and do this for at least 3 to 4 days. Maybe let's set up this as a different program, because then you're able to connect to it with the market. Let's do a format of a date, currencies and date, custom date, and let's even put in the date. Forget about the time, but let's do date and day. So these are the days. You are 14-day trial. What would be your roadmap that you have done? Maybe Sunday you have done the study, and then maybe take extra days to study the videos and everything, and maybe on Thursday you're right, let's do a demo trading on demo account on Ninja demo, and you trade maybe Thursday or Friday on demo, and then you go back to study for Saturday and Sunday, and then you do demo trading these days, right? And then you got how many days you are up to? You are up to 14 days. July 21st comes Sunday, and then you're like, all right, I'll renew my membership on this day, right? And so you spend what? So here is free, so your cost is $0. Let's put this as a cost thing, and I'll do a live. I'm going to give you a live example on how easy it is, where all of this can pay for itself. So on July 22nd, you are I will do this all in USD, assuming that you're not in Canada, and so you pay us $299.99. So 1 month of service, 1 month of software lease. So you have 30 days here approximately, and then you have paid $299.99. So let's look at your total cost. So let me put a USD sum here so you guys know what's the cost would be running. So far you're out of pocket $299.99 and some days of studies. And of course we are assuming that you already have some hardware, your Windows, your extra monitor, maybe keyboard, mouse, so which I'm not including in that. But so far, to get into trading futures, you found us somewhere online, offline, presentations, friend, Google, keywords, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and you somehow came across superareas.com, and you fell in love with our software and support and system and ATM, and you says, all right, let's give these guys a try and see how well it does, right? So you are at $299. Let me center this. So. And this is not a one-man show. We have a team of 11 people on board, 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Somebody is able to help you with all your things, like what is an Apex copier, how can I have accounts, so all of that is all covered in your subscription. There's nothing additional. Of course, if you go into mentorship, which I'll explain you in a bit, is for example, so let's say a month goes by, and now you got August 21st, August 22nd comes, and you are still, you decide to go, I'm going to go for one more month of this service, because we are going to give you, so you're up $600. Not bad for 2 months of service, and the amount of software service we will give is exceptional, what we are able to do. So in meanwhile, you will do a demo. You can go open up another free Ninja demo and then keep doing it on demo trading, and you are not ready for even Apex. So first, after renewal, you decide, you know what, let's do Apex Trade EA account. And at that time, let's say the maximum price is approximately $40. So I'm going to say your EA cost for 1 month, EA cost is $40. And you decide to take an attempt at trading, and you're like, all right, now let me see if I can pass this evaluation before I put in your own money, and it's going to cost me $40. Unfortunately, whatever happens, you lose that account maybe in 1 day, 5 days, 10 days, whatever. You decide to go and you go another account. So you go and buy another EA account. You're up to $680. You lose that account too. Let's go buy another account. So I'm just doing a cost analysis for cost benefit analysis based on our system, our software, right? So you're up to $720. For whatever reason, you lose that E as well because you were rushing, you didn't read the news. This is only month number 2. And in this month, you have lost, and you were like, man, now I'm going to really, really discipline myself. And this is a good, wonderful piece of software. And I like how to trade. And the support system is good. And this is starting to make sense now. So month 3 has come around. So first subscription, nothing for here. You paid $299. You paid $299 in August. September comes around. Now you are in on around September 22nd, 2024, and of course you pay another fee of $299.99, and you're up to $1,000 in the fees. Just the software fees, and some software costs almost $5, $6, $10, $20, $30,000 of what we provide, and we have the full lifetime licenses too. But at the beginning, we ask everybody to go and slow and steady at $299 US per month is reasonable for you to experiment our software. So you now have invested 3 months and 14 days with our community, and you will really, really enjoy how we teach how to do. Our whole team is exceptional. So 3 months in, and then you actually buy. In this time, you have bought another one, and you actually managed to pass this. So now, around mid September or so, let's say you passed, and you pay a PA cost of $150. You're up to $1,200. You know what happens? You lose that PA for whatever reason. You forgot to close the trade at 5 o'clock. Maybe you didn't hit a stop loss. Maybe so. I'm going to give you a benefit of doubt that you had to go purchase another EA and then make another PA in this time. Right, now look at this together. Now I've given you as much like relaxation in terms of that you have 2 PAs, 1 and 2 PAs right here. So this is a PA that you took 1 PA, you took 1, and how many EAs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost, how many tries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times you have lost $1,500. How much money you're losing? $1,500 here, $1,500 here, $15 here. But you're only losing $40 because that's the cost of the exam. But here, even if you lost $1,500 in your P account, you only lost $150 of activation fee. Now we assume this second PA. So let's assume that second PA, you actually get a payout. So PA, let's do a PA analysis. PA stands for performance account. I've explained you how EA works. So PA is performance, personal, round 2, whatever you call it. Your goal is, I tell people, guys, if you have a $25,000 PA, please, I will write down here, please, micros only. So do MNQ, MES, MGC, MCL, MNG, etc. So what is it, M2K, etc. So do micros. Maybe do like 3 lots, maybe 3 or 2 to 3 lots maximum. Because your goal in a PA, so you have to understand and when you're doing a PA, pick a lifetime fee, so of 150. Don't go with 105 per month, because PA should have no stress. So now your PA has no expiry. Almost for 10 years, it's practically free. PA has no expiry. EAS, you have a monthly fee, things like that. If you went with $150, your PA has no expiration. You don't have a deadline to get your payouts, right? So let's say you got your PA, your target should be $50 a day in order to get a payout, right? If you decided to go $50 a day, what is your target? So your target is $1,600. $1,600, and if you were to do $50 a day or $100 a day, so equals 16 divided by, it should take you 32 days maximum in order to per day goal, total target, and this is number of days. So within 32 days, you are able to get. So PA has PA rules. PA has some rules. Number one, minimum 10 days of trading. Number one. So number one rule is. Number two, absolutely no news at all. No news trading. Number three, no dollar cost average, which we don't recommend at all. So no dollar cost averaging. Okay, rule number 4, must close all trades by 4:59 p.m. So you have to make sure that you don't close any of that whatsoever. Rule number 5 is your contracts and how all of this works. Maximum 4 lots, of course, but just do micros. You can do full, but do micros and set your target. So that's it. 10 days of trading and no news trading, no dollar cost average, and close your trades by 4:59. And watch, of course, your threshold. So don't lose $1,500 in live trailing threshold. And of course, your goal in this time is make $1,600 before payout. Now, these 10 days does not have to be consecutive. So any number of trade. So it doesn't have to be straight. So you can trade, for example, Monday and then not trade Thursday, and then it's completely up to you. So any 10 days of any trading, there's no expiration. And of course, you have number 7, no expiration of PA unless it's blown. If the account is blown or killed, then of course. And that's it, guys. It's simple as that, and you're able to go in. We have students that make consistently, let's say, $100 a day. If you took, let's say, you traded 20 days in 2 months, 20 days, and you made $150 to $100 a day, right? So if you made $150 a day in 20 days, you made $3,000. They will give you $1,500. So your payout comes, and there you go. Now you have spent $1,500. Your first payout, let's say you get full $1,500. And you've learned. So practically, this program costs nothing with the help of EAs, PAs, and discipline. So again, when you come to our presentation on Saturday, so we tell you number 1 rule of trading is greed control. That's it. Number 2 is discipline. I'm not good with spelling, guys. Sorry. Yeah. I think it's correct. Let's do a quick Google. No, sorry, I've been talking too long. Yeah, I think no, it didn't correct it. So here's my discipline. So number one, greed control. Number two, discipline, and you gotta be consistent. So. And that's it. That's all. Like rest of the imagine we have taken care of everything else. Off trading. Let's open up a chart to show you what does that mean. We're giving you trends. Like to go over you 20 things, man. Value area, support resistance levels, pivot points, magic bands, large triggers, small triggers, candles. Every single thing we take care of you. All you have to do is just put in the trade, and you're doing live analysis with you on the market based on our own experience, right? And we don't do group trade. It's not something that I'm going to put a trade and your computer is going to have an auto trade. No. But with the commentary, it's like listening to so many Discord groups or things like that. But we give you this live commentary on two markets. So if you log into superareas.com, let's log into superareas.com, and let me show you what you will be getting as a paid member compared to a trial member. So let me just quickly log in and change the profile for this email. And what are you getting? Give me a second. And good. Okay, let's log in to this account, and you will see what a paid member gets. superareas@gmail.com. So I've logged in. You can renew trading journal. Right here it says live stream. So you get course training videos, you get live stream, you get Zoom. Once you have every day you will have a Zoom link, live Zoom link that changes every day. So you have that. Let me see if I can able to. And then you also get one pretty cool thing. So let me log in again, refresh. And you get something in advanced trade management. So once you sign your disclaimer form, which we do your verification of your ID. So you have to sign our disclaimer form for our ATM, and then you were able to test some strategies we are working for our software. So that's part of it, and that's an optional service. That's not included in your service, but of your subscription, but that's an optional, which you can get a trial for 7 or 10 days. That allows you to test some of our ATMs that we put on your machine. So the 3 strategies that we have enabled are Automax, Max Prime, Midband. That is all part of it. So there you go, guys. That kind of, I hope, explains everything. And these are the areas. So for example, if I click on right here, Monday to Friday, let's look at Friday areas. So our computer program for the last decade or so, we have so Friday, July the 5th, computer predicted. So computer doesn't know that which way the market can go. It doesn't know if it's going to go up, or it doesn't know it's going to go down. But at every level, it gives you some pullbacks, some rejections, some retraces or reversals, or however direction change that by this zone it should get to overbought, by this zone this should get to oversold. But points are hidden, and test our historical data. We can give you dating back as many years as you like. And then for 10 markets, S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, Russell, crude oil, gold, 3 currencies, and natural gas, 10 markets, we can give you live areas every day. And then based on wherever market. This is pretty dynamic, happens automatic. So our computer model predicts which way the market could go, and it's pretty powerful in terms of the areas and the range and the base and everything. And once you become a subscriber, you have access to these 10 markets as well. Of course, we stand by and we tell you that these areas are not buy and sell offers. They're not financial advice. They're just informational and educational. So again, this is a school. We're not an investment firm. This is all based on a computer model. If you decide to enter, you agree with all of our terms and conditions that, hey, anything could happen. Market can change direction. So put in your stop losses, put in your, just know your losses. And if you made money today, it doesn't mean you're going to make money every day. So these are just predictions based on our personal, and these are just our opinions and informational and educational purposes only, and they're not just to guide you and to help you understand how futures market works. But if you want to be part of it, you would have to, of course, agree to our terms and conditions that we have laid out on our website. I know, guys, it's been a bit of a long rant on how our system works, how to do funded account, how to do everything, but cost benefit analysis you have the full lot sizes and everything, and I'll share this website, this Google sheet. So let's write then July 7th video, Google sheet presentation. That way I'll share that, and I will share that with everybody. I am restricted, anybody with the link, and I can publish this to, let me see if I can publish to the web. Share, yeah, so file, publish to web. I think there is publish to web. Yeah, entire thing, publish. So then I will make it a tiny URL for this. So let me get a free one long here. So tiny URL, let's call it Super Areas July 7th. There you go. So everybody can read. So tinyurl.com/superareas July 7th should take you to this Google sheet for everybody, and should work. There you go. Kind of explains you the full session, what I wrote for sheet number 1. Sheet number 2 talks about how funded works. Sheet number 3 talks about if you were to do this. And of course, this is all for example and educational purposes, and we're not responsible for any of your profits and losses. We're not, we don't tell you where to enter, where to exit. We don't take your money and invest it somewhere. And we're not a registered broker. We're just an educational school and teach you how to trade. And let's see how my trade of it is doing. And in this case, my open P&L is -3. This is still running, and that's it. So let's see what today's areas are for evening. So every evening we give you some computer projects some areas. So today is July the 7th, Sunday. So it says these are the expected high areas for tonight. So 20,760. It should do a reversal pullback. And then you have maybe a breakout around 340 and 310, reversal to the upside. So 1, 2, 3, 10 markets. We don't do forex in the evening, but evening areas are updated. It's all automation, so meaning computer automatically updates everything. If you have more questions, you're most welcome to approach us through WhatsApp, through TikTok, through YouTube, through Telegram, however you like. Don't fall for any, guys, we'll never ask you. If you go on TikTok.com, let me show you a quick example of some scams that are out happening. So let's look for Limitless Wealth Enterprise, And right here, let's do this. So when you search for limitless wealth enterprise on TikTok, for example, you see this. We have almost 21,000 followers here. A lot of people copy our profiles, and they are able to then scam people. Only way to check is if you click on us. We are not following anybody, and that's it. We have everything we do post here on TikTok as well. For example, this particular account has 2 eyes in it, and they're following lots of people. They were taking our videos, and they have, trying to, and we try to warn people about this and report to TikTok, but nothing happens. In this case, enterprises, they added an S in there, and again, they're taking our videos and trying to scam here. In this case, they have taken Enterprise Wealth 1. That's not a real account as well. In this case, they have taken 2 L's. So none of these are real accounts. Sorry, guys. It's just be vigilant out there. Don't fall for any scams. Always, we don't deal with crypto. You will pay through our website, either through our PayPal or Square or things like that. But we will never ask you for investment firm, and we have just standard fees, and that's about it. So, and in terms of the other links, YouTube link is, this video is going to go on YouTube. We only have one channel, Limitless Wealth Enterprise. All those Saturday presentations are there, videos, live, all is there. What else? Then you have, of course, so you have the coupon codes here, trade away, login, mentoring. And one thing I forgot to mention is mentoring is $50 if you want to talk to somebody one-on-one for 1 full hour. And other than the presentation and the support, we have people who have gotten an EA, PA, and now they're teaching our software independently worldwide, right? And of course, we don't post much on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, but stick to TikTok or YouTube. We do have a Telegram group that we post our alerts. It's called superareas.com. And we have we have a WhatsApp chat. If you want to speak to somebody, you can talk to superareas.com chat. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, watching, listening. And if you have more questions, you can always email us, talk to us, WhatsApp us, and we'll try to make this trading journey much more convenient and much more user friendly, and we'll try to improve as we go along. And since this was not possible until last year because we were on NinjaTrader 7 and we could not put our software on cloud basis. With Ninja 7, it was much more difficult, but with Ninja 8, we have Apex, we have Bullnox, FTMO, all of these funded accounts are there. We can do software as a service. We can set up ATM. So lots of good improvements with your Ninja 8. So future is friendly. This sky is just the beginning, and welcome on board. And if I've missed anything, just send me a text or leave a comment on YouTube, and I'll try to get to. I'll try to make as many videos as possible. Probably one video a week, and because I'm a software developer, my profession has been software for my whole life. I've been writing CDN software. I had a meeting with Trudeau. This is how big I used to be. Lost some while writing some software. So this is me. Don't look like that anymore. Neither Justin, but worked with some companies to write software for CDN distribution. And back in the day, you can search me up, and you'll be able to find some references. So. And about me, I was able to represent Canada in software field 20 years ago and got gold medal. Nothing to brag, but you guys are dealing with some people who are serious and very passionate about writing software. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this explains everything. And thank you very much, and take care. Bye-bye.